Do you guys see what I see? It's a garage sale. It's the first one of the season. I got to go to my first yard sale here in Michigan, and I was so excited. It is mid-April, and I was walking up to the blue mailbox just to mail something out, and I saw a sign for a yard sale and pointing down the road, and I thought, well, I don't have any money on me because I wasn't planning on going to a yard sale, but I'm going to go anyways. So I walked down and around, and it's the same house. They tend to have a lot of garage sales, and I have gotten things there. There was really good things the last time I was there, and I passed on them and I regretted. So I'm like, every time this house has a garage sale, I'm going to it. So I think what they do is they go to a lot of estate sales and maybe house clear outs or something like that, because they have so many different things. They have furniture, dishes, vintage items, random household goods. Then they have like things like lawn mowers and all kinds of like that kind of like equipment that you would use for lawn care and things like that. I am so excited that I went. I was just looking around. I was like, if I see anything, I'll just tell them, hey, I don't have any money. I live a couple blocks away. I'm going to walk back and then get my money and come back and get it. And they saw me in my harness here for my shoulder, which I do have an appointment now for my shoulder to have that looked at by an orthopedic surgeon. Kind of excited about that. And I know, surgery is not something you would normally be excited about, but I am. I want to get this fixed and then healed, go through the whole, physical therapy and all that, and, and then get my arm back, because, man, it is harder than you think. I mean, I can move my hand. I can do some little things, but even that, it bothers my arm. But anyways, I'm off topic. Back to the first grad sale. It was awesome. I couldn't film there. I didn't even try to. I took, one picture just for this video. And I'm going to do the haul. That's what I'm going to do. So I have my items down here, and I brought my own bags when I came back because I thought, oh, I want to protect some of these things because they're fragile and glass or, breakables. And by the time I got back, they had them all wrapped up, butcher paper and all, and they had it all like done up really nicely. And I just put that bag, which was like a grocery bag, inside the shoulder bag, which makes it easier for me to hold. And then I got back in my car. So it was also the first time I attempted to drive. Again, it was only like 2 blocks away, and it wasn't that hard to drive up and back. At this point, I would not be excited or wanting to drive very far at all with not being able to fully use both of my hands. I know it's kind of weird. A lot of times you do drive with one hand, but I don't know, when you're making lefts and rights and stuff like that, you tend to use both your hands. You don't even realize it. It's so unconscious. But let's get started. All right, so I'm reaching down to get the first set. So I got all these. You can probably tell just by the side view what they are. They are Corelle. And there was this one on top. This is just an adorable little hearts and tulip pattern. It's like pinks and light green. It's vintage because the Corelle says made in the USA. Unless all Corelle's made in the USA. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it's always made in the USA. But I lifted up the first plate, and then I saw that the second plate was a different design. And this is just a delicate, wavy, floral design. And oh, there's like pine needles in between here. It's faded, but it says Corelle on the back. So let me see here. Let's divide them up. I got 2, 3. Okay, I have 4 of the wavy design, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the little hearts. I just love these because these are like the little bread plates, or you could use them for desserts or whatever. They're smaller than the salad plates, but I think plates sell better than some of the other things that you can pick up in the corral. So excited about this. Now, the best part is, guess how much I paid for all of these? I was willing to pay like 25 cents a piece for them. He looks at me and says, how about $1? And I'm thinking, oh gosh, is it $1 each? And he goes, no. Hold on, I have someone coming up on the porch. Just got some deliveries. He says, how about $1? And I said, sure, for the whole stack? He's like, yeah. That's even better. So what was that? I said nine plates for $1. So that's awesome. Because in the past, when I've gone to garage sales, now they were dinner plates, so people wanted like 25 cents a piece for it. I've gotten plates like this for 10 cents, so that's about on par for that. So I guess it's a little over 10 cents a piece for those. Now I think I'm going to stop the filming at the moment because I got unwrapped the next item, and I can't really, it's really hard for me to do it one-handed. You gotta love it when they use packing material to wrap up your items at a garage sale. Anyways, this is what it is. I saw that clover pattern and I knew right away what it is, because I have another little trinket dish that I used in my St. Patty's Day decorations or vignettes that I put together, and I thought, oh, this will go perfectly with that, and I knew what that was, and this is the same. It is Lefton. It is very vintage, and I looked it over and it doesn't have any cracks or chips. It's got the little gold embellishments along there, and even that, none of that's even faded. I'm looking it over again to make sure. Now it is dirty, you got to clean it up, but I just loved this. So my thought is I'm going to put them together and sell them, as a pair. They'd be great for like a tiered tray or any type of display, whether or not it's just for St. Patty's Day or maybe in a collection or something like that. So my thought was, instead of trying to sell them independent of each other, they're just adorable together. So I asked him how much for this, and he said 50 cents. You gotta love that. You know how much this would be at a thrift store. They'd be, if they knew that name, they would probably put $3.99 on something like this, or even just $2.99, because all their items, the smalls and that are all in that price range. So you gotta love garage sale season. I was actually thinking about it last night or the night before. I was like, I can't wait to get over to the community yard sale. It's called the Snow Community, because I think one of the main roads is Snow or something like that. And they have a gigantic community yard sale, and I'm like, I have got to get to that, and there is a giant reseller over there that just does like their entire garage, the fencing all along the side of their house is just so much stuff. And I have bought stuff from her, and I have sold stuff that I've gotten from there. They have so much inventory that they sometimes just liquidate it because they just can't get to it all. And I always think about the Death Pile Destruction group that I'm in, and I'm like, boy, some of those people have been doing really well with, like, if you have mounds and mounds of stuff, like, you either have to just list it all, or you have to like sell it off or have a yard sale or whatever. But just keep it moving, and of course not buy any new stuff until you get rid of the old stuff, which I think that's the hardest part, especially when you can get items like this for 50 cents. So pretty excited about that. Oh, I'm not even sure like, I guess as the two things together, and maybe at the end of this video I'll go and grab the other one and I'll show them together and talk about approximately how much I think I can get for those. The Corelle dishes, I'm thinking the set of 4 I can probably get around $12 for, 12 to 15, and the set of 5 between 15 and 18, maybe even $20 for the set of 5 on the Corelle plates. The next thing, oh, I can reach this without stopping the video. If you guys have been following along, you know I am just a sucker for these, and I can't stop buying them. Placemats. These are just nice quilted placemats. They're all in really good condition. Yes, they are used. However, I've been using them in my own house. I'm going to use them out, you know, on the patio now that we're going to be able to be out there. I'm going to put them out on the table out there, and I have a whole bunch of different ones now. And then I was buying a lot for my daughter because all of the different holidays and things like that, because they have a lot of parties there. But also she has a glass top table, and she really doesn't want to set the plates and things like that directly down on the table, so she puts you know, all of the placemats I've been getting her, and I try to get the ones that look like new or hardly used. I don't know if you could hear her walking up, but that was my mail lady. She was talking on the phone as she was coming up to hand me my things. And of course, I can't get out of this chair to move because I've got myself kind of trapped in. But anyways, so I got these for me. And of course, even in the thrift stores, sometimes they want a lot of money for even the linens and things. $1 for all of them. I was like, yep, I will take those and I will use them. In fact, there was ones that I'm using now that got some sort of, like, it was kind of like a greasy, oily tomato sauce got on them, and I'm like, oh, that's okay, I'll just rinse it off with my dish soap and then I'll throw it in the washer and wash it dry. That stain did not come out, so I'm like, I'm kind of glad that I buy these used and that I didn't pay full retail price for some of this, because I'm like, this one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that spot out. I have a few more tricks up my sleeve to get that food stain out of there. And I might just soak it in OxiClean. I might use a little bit of vinegar and baking soda, kind of do like a paste on it, and a little bit of dish soap, and see if that gets that stain out. I'm not sure why I'm working so hard on just one placemat, but I really like to have that set of 4 because I want to use them. I have one more thing, and it's the last thing, and it's the best thing. As I was reaching down to get this bag that it's in, I realized that they stuck it inside of a paper bag, which is nice. They were trying to protect it. I'll show you a bit of it right there. See, I'm going to slide this off. And look at this. It's just beautiful. I just love this. I was immediately attracted to the shape and the color and you know, just the design on it. And I kind of recognized the design, but I couldn't think off the top of my head what is it. So of course, turn it over. Let me see if I got this the right way for you guys. It is a Pinheiro Bordella, or I'm sorry, it's the other way around. Bordella Pinheiro from Portugal, made in Portugal. I love these items. I have sold the green round cabbage plate before, and I found a yellow bunny plate with the moirage, you know, around it. As soon as I saw that yellow plate, I had to get it. And it's funny, I got that at a thrift store, but it had a TJ Maxx tag on it, and most people would shy away from that. They're like, oh, it was sold at TJ Maxx. Well, TJ Maxx is buying out overstocks, so it's from other stores or other places, you know, and they buy a lot of the overstocks and then distribute that amongst all their stores and things. And so I'm like, I still think there's value in it. And I remember only paying a few dollars for that plate, and then I sold it for about $25. This, he said $2 for this. This is beautiful. Now, in looking at it, it's got some crazing on it on the back here. I need to do my research to see approximately how old this might be. And I'm not even concerned about that little bit of crazing on the back of this. I'm like, this might be older and that's why it's starting to craze. But I just love that. Beautiful for vignettes. This serving dish, just display piece. It's just awesome. And so off the top of my head, I'm always thinking, like, if I got 20 or $25, I think I got $25 for each of those other plates that I sold. So I'm thinking in that same $25 to $30 range for this. It might be more. We'll see. I have to do my comps. And, oh, so let me stop the video. I'll get the little mate to this, and then I'll talk about how much I think I can get for this. So hold on. Okay, I am back. Let me show you the little trinket dish. I'm going to show it to you this way. I can't even turn my hand that way. I'm just struggling. Oh, here, I'm going to take the lid off. There we go. There's the lid. And here is the side of it. It's just very dainty. It's got this really unique shape to it. And let me get the, and there's the label on the back. This one's really well done. You can see it says left in China, hand painted, and then has the numbers under it. Now this other one, it actually said, I gotta take my sunglasses off. I didn't put any makeup on today. I am just not doing the makeup thing right now. This one actually has, it's like a signature, and it says 1984 on it. And it's really, really faint. I'm gonna leave that up there for a second. Maybe I'll take a picture of that. And there you go. Because I think that is, I can't see. It's really tiny too. I gotta look that up to see what the signature is. But anyways, whoa, no, I can't do this with two hands. I don't know why I thought I could do this. Let me do it this way. I can hold that up. So I just thought that those would go good. Oh my God, I'm so struggling. Sorry, but everything's a struggle right now. Here's a better look at the two Lefton pieces together. Aren't they just adorable? I think I can get between $15 and $18 for the pair. So my shoulder, I don't have any pain, but it needs the support of this band coming across. And I tried not having this on, and that's not good. I tried just wearing the, they gave me just a sling that's kind of like waterproof I can take in the shower. And I tried having that on the other day, but that just holds my arm up here, you know, like as if I had a cast on it, which I don't. And it doesn't give me any support. I need my shoulder to be like tucked in, and that's why I like this band across here. But the one thing I'm realizing right away is it's kind of warm today, and this is making me sweat. I mean, I'm in a short sleeves as it is, and I'm like, this is just, it's because it's kind of thick and cushiony. It's almost, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a neoprene, but it reminds me of that. But it doesn't let any air flow through, and so I think air conditioning is going to be my friend until I can get this fixed. And so that is my haul video, my first yard sale of the season. I hope you guys are excited about that. I see all the other resellers who are down in warm climates who have yard sales all year long, and I'm so jealous. And even my brother and my nephew up in Pennsylvania, people started having yard sales as soon as the weather turned even a little bit. They started having their yard sales, so they've been able to hit up those. And so I was jealous of him doing that. I was like traveling. I had I just got back from my ski trip, which I have uploaded most of the videos now on my second channel, Starts With Coffee Adventures. I used to load those videos up on this channel, but I don't do that anymore. So all of my vacations or travel destinations or anything like outside of reselling is going to be on my second channel. So make sure to check that out. Subscribe to that channel. I am building that one up as well as subscribe to this channel because I'm trying to build this channel up. I am so excited. I'm getting closer and closer to having 600 followers. It's just, you know, a day at a time. So I know I missed a couple of videos out there. You know, I just didn't have any way of making content, and I was so excited when I saw that grad sale. I'm like, I can make a video out of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my my haul, and I will catch you guys later. Make sure to comment. I love reading your comments. And I already said it. I will catch you guys later.